अच्छा, तो हम लोग भी तभी साथ में नहीं है, हम लोग भी तो दूर में है
सर। तो गूगल वूगल से देखते तो हो जाता, तो मैंने नहीं देखा सर, नहीं आ रहा था।
गूगल नहीं देखना है, पहले अपना दिमाग लगाओ, गलत आया क्या हुआ, कोई इश्यू नहीं है। ये सब पे टाइम वेस्ट करो, टाइम को मत बचाओ, पहला चीज ये है। जितना हम टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे ना तब आएगा। ओके, लेट्स मूव टू द टॉपिक। सो सी, व्हाट इज टर्नरी ऑपरेटर? एनीवन हैविंग आइडिया how to write if and else condition? Speak fast. If
opening closing brace.
and here we will write else and then this one, like this type, correct? And here we have to pass the condition. I passing, okay, let it to be condition itself. Here we have to pass the condition and here we have to write our logic, correct? Here we have to write our logic. So this become if and else condition. Same thing. If you not want to write this much line, means a 4 line of code, if you want to write, suppose that there is simple scenario, okay, and you not want to write this much means in the multiple line, so you can go with the ternary operator. This actually came in the ES6 and after that it's using in all languages, whether you learning Java, Python, I don't know, regarding .NET, Java, every languages they are using the ternary operator. So this is the shortest sentence of writing that, means this will be like single sentence. So how to write? Just see. This way you have to write the ternary operator. Okay. NIARY. So ternary operator. What is written here? One is condition. Okay. And after that condition, next is expression 1 colon expression 2. Means if this condition will be true, okay, if this will be true, then this expression get execute. Got it? But if condition is false, then this will not get execute. The second will get execute. Got some idea how this working?
Yes, sir.
So that is the main difference between that. Now come to our if and else condition. When this condition getting true, this one executing, either this one, means we can tell like that, either that one. Fine. Means when the condition is false, the second will get executed. Come to this our if and else. When the condition, this inside if condition, it will become true, which was executing logic 1, correct? But when the condition is false, that time logic 2 was executing. Is this correct or not?
Yes.
Same thing we was doing. So same thing it is written here. If condition is true, expression 1 will execute. Which is expression 1? This one. But when the condition will be false, expression 2 is executing. So when condition become false, expression 2 will execute. Same thing it was working in the if and else. So you can tell that ternary operator is alternate of which one? Which
For loop.
conditional operator? For loop. So ternary operator is alternate of if and else. Correct? Now look over the examples. Something. See, when you learning JavaScript actually or any programming language, that time we not caring that much more on the UI side. Okay, UI just for what purpose we had created this HTML file? For just rendering our JavaScript, because browser can't means load directly JavaScript file. That's why we had just attached JavaScript with our HTML and then we are writing all the things there. Okay. Samir, mute. Okay. So now see what we had written line of code. Look over that first. So here you have to enter your marks. We use that prompt method. Whenever anybody telling you take the input from the user, if you got word like this, you have to use prompt. Correct? Now we going to check the condition. What condition is there? Let result, that is variable. Okay. Where is the condition?
Mark.
Where is condition? This is the condition.
Yes.
Marks greater equal to 40, then it will be pass, either fail. Got it? And this complete sentence, whatever result it will give, which variable going to take that
Result.
result. Correct? So this variable will store the final output of that, means a ternary operator. Now, so when you will, when you will enter the data, let's see. So what happened? Condition is not defined. 1.js, 1.js, it's fine. Oh, yeah. So now it given enter your marks. Give 50. What will be the output? Pass or fail? What about this condition?
Pass.
Is this true?
Yes, yes, sir.
50 greater equal to 40. That is true.
Yes.
True, what I had told. True means after interrogative sign. Okay, if that will be true, after interrogative sign, whatever you will write, that will get executed. Means we will get pass. So pass. Okay, but if we will enter the value which is less than, not greater than 40, then means condition become what? False or true. Now give it 10.
False.
What is the condition? Now check over the condition. Marks greater equal to 40. This condition is true or false? So now condition is false. So if false, which one will execute? Second expression means after colon, and after colon what we had written? Fail. So we will get fail. Now see. Okay, same thing. Now we will write with the help of if and else. Now tell me. Speak. You all are aware with that. I don't want. Otherwise,
Right.
do one thing. Wait. Write in your notebook. Send fast. In 2 minutes. I not want the complete output, but at least you can write that. Write fast. Now time is 7:32. I want within 1 minute. 7:33. R-Y ternary P-E-R-A-T-O-R. Ternary operator.
Sir.
I want output from each member.
Sir.
Yeah.
In my room, all are sleeping. I can't able to turn on the light, sir.
Okay. Then let it to be. Don't disturb the person who's sleeping. What others? 33 completed. Had you written?
1 minute.
Samir, you told all sleeping. I think this member also got sleep. That is excuse for that is only excuse for Chennai member, okay? Not for any other reason. Okay. Inside if else, let's open the WhatsApp. Who sent? Sent in WhatsApp or otherwise in Skype, wherever is convenient for you. Fast. I not want to waste time over that. Still, I not received anyone. Yeah, one received Shivani Kumari. Find. Okay, so what we had written, if greater than, okay, console.log, fine, this fails, okay, fine, correct. So next, Shivani Sinha, okay, let marks enter user, okay, fine, if marks greater equal to, fine, else, fine, okay, got it, let it to be others slip no issue. Okay, so what we will write here, we will take the data from the user, let marks to set next approach. Okay, yeah. So let marks now speak whatever you had written. Let marks equal to take the data from the user.
Prompt.
Enter marks. Okay. After that, what we will do? Inside if condition, we will verify the marks variable. Correct.
Yes.
So we will verify that marks greater equal to what? 40. Then the person will be pass or fail.
Pass.
The person will be pass. So let's say pass that. Okay. But if marks not greater equal to 40, then what will happen? Then we will go with the else condition.
Else condition.
Still, I received only 3 member. What about the others? I waiting for their, because now time become 7:35. 7:37 you have time. If you not share, then I will kick out from the group. You sleeping, I will also sleep. So here it become fail. Now let's see. So it asked for the user input. We will pass the 45. Suppose that let it be 56. क्या
टास्क क्या था? मैं थोड़ा तो उधर चला गया था 5 मिनट के लिए।
टास्क था इसको if else में लिखना था. Okay. So see, if we had entered the value, user had asked regarding the prompt, user had asked the input, and after that, what happened? If marks greater equal to 40. See, Praful, make habit to write on paper and pen. That's why I telling. If you will write on paper, pen, you will get more and more idea. I know that now you are writing. Because when you sending one by one means now you are writing.
No, sir, I
Okay.
know this, but my camera issue, sir.
Okay. So see, let marks equal to prompt. We had taken the input from the user. After that, we verified inside the if condition. And after that, if result not means condition not getting true, we gone with the else condition. So same line of code we had written inside how much? Means say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, means approx 5 or 6 lines. Same thing, output is doing in how many line? Just a single line. Correct. The help of a ternary operator. So see, main logic, these all main logics came under only one. But this means marks, this be taking from the user. That's why we had passed like this. So had you got idea how to work with that ternary operator or not?
Yes, sir.
Nothing is there because already we know if and else condition. So how we can add a style in this case? Any idea? Suppose if you have to work with the style, if you want to add color or those things, any idea?
Document dot get a link.
Okay. Means where we will write like inside this condition, correct? Yeah, we can pass like that also. Okay, not an issue. That's fine. You can try that how we will pass that a style or other things inside the ternary operator. Is this clear for all? Ternary operator, how to write, because this will be very useful. Means frequently you will use this. Hope everybody got the idea. Next, ternary operator used instead of if and else condition. We already looked over that. Check age, determine the ability, result. You are available for vote. You are not available. That's fine. Then nested ternary operator. So now see that. What you getting from the term nested?
Inside the inside.
Inside the loop. See, this is not a. This you will not get inside W3 school. In W3 school, somewhere in ES6 feature, they had added this one. I taken this from other website actually. Comment this line, otherwise it will give error. Okay. Now see the line of code. What you're getting from here, a equal to 3. Okay. Result become the variable who will take the output of those. Next, here B going to match the condition, correct? So this condition A greater equal to 0. What is this condition? Is it true or false?
True.
This one?
True.
True. Okay. And say if this become true, which condition it have to execute? It
First
have to
expression.
execute this expression. Now see, inside this again one more ternary operator came, correct or not? This was known as nested, because if you removed this one and you writing something here, Maddeep sir unable to join, Skype is crashing. Okay, let me, I don't know whether call will go this side or not. Yeah, he's there on call. Oh, Skype is crashing. Okay, so what we had written, when the condition become true, already we know that after interrogative sign, we have to write the execution which will be possible on the true side, correct? Either you will go with the negative scenario. First, learn how to write the sentence of ternary operator. Tell me, how to write the sentence of ternary operator?
One variable.
Pass the variable, okay, let's say take any variable name, take a x, anything. Next, if this will be true or false,
Equals
means
to
yeah, just
condition.
pass the condition itself. Okay, so x is greater than 10, like this way. So this become your condition. If this
Yes.
condition become true, what will happen? You will pass after this interrogative sign and
After
then
this.
colon sign, this two sign. And if condition become true, the condition will be here true expression, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
This will be true expression, and
And after colon,
you have to write a false expression.
false expression.
This is actually the sentence. Okay, so if anybody asking you what is the expression of ternary operator, what you can pass, you can write this is the expression of ternary operator. This is equivalent of which one? Which conditional operator?
If else.
This is
If else.
if else, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is equivalent of your if and else. So now I think everybody got that how we are writing the ternary operator. So ternary operator means just you can pass this one, and here you have to give the condition, like condition becomes something true or false, whatever. X greater than 10. See, whenever you writing anything, if you getting confused, just write the simple syntax of that one. After that, modify with your logic. Okay. So and pass a here true statement. And after this,
False expression.
false statement. Now replace our condition which we had written on the top on this line. So how to do that? Wait 1 second. There. Now tell me where I will replace. So first let it to be this line. Don't worry. First go with this side. So x greater than 10. What we will write here? With our above 1. We will replace this value a greater than 10. Let's write this. Means I going to comment this line. And I writing that from the simple syntax. So this become the first line. After this, if condition become true, then this expression will execute. So what is the
Yes.
value? It will replace here. So in this side, this is the expression. Take this and pass here. If this will be false, what will be the expression?
Negative.
Expression is negative. See, when you will search anything from the Google will give you all the answer, but you have to know how you will copy and paste your code. So like this way you can modify. Okay, and this type be replaced just a simple sentence with the which one? Ternary operator sentence. Okay,
Sir,
now yeah,
just test the code.
yeah, now come to this. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Line number 35. That condition is a greater than equal 0, and inside the nested a equal 0. Both meaning are same, na sir?
Wait. We will come on that. I had not explained that line. So see, it will check this condition. If this condition is true, Where it will go? It will come inside this line. Now it will check this condition also, whether this condition is true or not. If this is true, it will show that 0 or positive. Okay, like suppose what is there means whether it will be true or false. So a is 3. So 3 greater than equal to 0. It become true or false? It become true.
True.
Fine. So true, that's why it enter inside this one. Okay. Now it will check a equal to 0. Is it true or false?
False.
False. False means what?
Positive.
So what output you will get? Will this
Positive.
execute? Will it
No.
execute?
No.
So that's why we will get a positive. Correct? Let's see what is the output. So this is positive because the data came from which one? Inside the loop. Suppose that if you checking which one? Odd number, no. Leap year. Okay. If you checking leap year, what you will check? First you will check number is divisible by 4 or not. Is that correct? By 4 or which number?
Yes, by 4.
By 4. Okay. So you will check that divisible or modulus. I think modulus.
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 Divide,
Yeah. So because we checking the remainder part, that's why we will go with the modulus. So
Yeah.
we will check that leap year modulus by means we will speak that means divisible itself, but we will use modulus. So divisible by 4. You will check that equal to what? 0. Correct. Remainder should be 0. Then only it will be not leap year. Otherwise, no, sorry, it will be leap year if remainder becomes 0. Next, you checked this condition, but suppose that you will get the negative value. Will this work? In the case of negative value, means you will get something problem. So what we will do? First, we will check the positive number, whether the number user had entered the positive or not. Then we will check the leap year or not. So that become the 2 condition. So same 2 condition it is checking here. Means first it's checking a greater equal to 0. What means this? A greater equal to 0. It means number become always positive. Correct?
Yes.
Means 0 plus 0 after 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It going like this. So this become always number become positive. If you not checking this one, then a equal to it's not required itself. If you will pass like directly, means if you not checking positive or negative, then this ternary operator itself is not required. 2 times nested is not required. Just only one will be enough. Correct? But what we are checking, first we had checked whether number is greater equal to 0 or not. After that, if a number is greater than 0, 1, 2, 3, then maybe possibility number is 0 or non-zero. So that's it's checking inside the loop. 0 or positive. If you want, you can remove positive and you can give that non-zero like that. Something scenario it's checking. So when there will be condition like that, when you will write any program, and that time you will realize we have to check the positive number also, because whenever you writing any program, you have to go with both scenario, positive, negative, 0, all the possibility. Okay, so that time you will think that okay, there is requirement to checking negative also, positive also, means a nested concept came. So how we can write a nested in the ternary operator? So like this way. But it is not compulsory that you will pass inside the positive scenario only. No, if you want to check in the else part, you can pass here. Correct? Suppose we
Yes,
want to
sir.
check something in negative case, means in the false condition, we can pass there like this way. So it will give you some value. So this type also we can. So we can get that operator. We already know how we can write nested if else. Suppose inside, okay, come to the point here. If you have to add one more condition inside, means like, wait, comment this line.
So we'll go for else if, sir.
Yeah, so if you have to write marks greater equal to 40, fine. Let's don't do like this bit. First check the whether number is positive or not. How to check? If first check number is positive or not, take the variable as a marks itself. So positive, positive, else console.log
Negative.
negative, negative. Okay, and here in the condition section, what we will pass?
Marks greater than 0, sir.
Greater than 0. Fine. So marks greater than 0. Now we got two condition. If marks will be greater than 0, the console.log will get executed. This one. If not 0, it will give you negative. Okay, fine. What about the zeros? Will you check on 0 also? So let's check on 0 also. Means what is the value? Marks greater equal to 0 means value become, it will check on the from the 0. It will go from 0 up to maximum highest positive number. So what output you will get here, whether it's a 0 or not. I want to check now number is 0 or number is plus 1, means not 0. So how we will write that? Remove this condition. Now came inside this condition, because once the condition will, this condition become true, it will go inside this loop, correct? This block. It will go inside this block.
Yes.
And inside this block, we will check whether number is 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4. How to write that? Getting my point or not?
Yes.
Number become positive. Now I want to check whether number is 0, 0 or 1 plus. Now I want to check this. But when this loop will come, when this point, this loop will come in the picture, once this condition will be true, then only. Otherwise, the number is 0, means not 0, negative number. It will directly go inside negative number. So we have to write one more nested loop here. So how we will write? We will write if again and else like this. Means a sentence structure first you have to create. Okay. Otherwise, wait. Do one thing. Don't write there. Write outside. If you think that it become complicated type, then write outside. Else. And what we want to check now? Tell me. Number is 0 or 1 plus. Correct. So
Yes.
how to write this one? So suppose whatever variable you taking, marks, marks, marks
Greater than
Zero.
equal.
no, not greater than equal, because we checking 0. Correct.
Equal to
So
0.
equal to 0 or other, means see, when the number become equal to 0, what output you will get?
Mark would be 0.
Variable marks is 0. Otherwise, just take number is 0. That's not an issue.
Yes.
Number is 0. But when number is not 0, then what will be number? Number is positive 1. Correct?
Yes.
So let's write number is, sorry, greater than
0.
1. Yeah, greater than 1, or number is starting from 1. Got this logic here or not?
Yes.
I want to print 0 or more than 1. What number is there? So what we doing? We are comparing that with 0. If that becomes 0, number is 0. Else, if not 0, the number will be sure. More than means more than 0. It is like 1, 2, 3, 4, any number. Now, when you want to check this logic, only when number is greater than 0, greater equal to 0, in the sense positive number. So I want to check inside this loop. Correct or not? Anyone having any doubt up to this? Tell me. What we had done? We had written this logic outside and we passed inside when the condition become true. This one inside this block. So it become nested if else. So as much you want, you can. Means this is the condition that you have to check. So let's see what what error you will get. So see that error.
The
Now tell me.
value I will not assign now.
Yeah, that's
You have to
means
assign value.
what error is there? What value I have to assign?
Marks is not defined. Then you have to.
Marks is not defined. Means what? Variable of the marks.
Variable.
See, when you will write, then only you will get error. If you will not write, you will not get any error. Then you will get the problem that this should be. So we have to declare one variable. So let marks equal to what value? Pass anything? 5. Now see that. What should be output? Marks is 5. Correct? So this become, first it will check inside this loop. Let close this loop. Yeah. So first it will check this loop. The condition become true. If condition become true, it will go inside this loop.
Nested loop.
Nested. And then it will check again the condition. Marks equal to 0 or not. So let's see. I don't know that whether it going inside this loop or not. Let's write one console.log there. Okay. And right here, see, when you have multiple loop and you want to check that whether you got up to there you coming or not. So check on each line by debugging process. Otherwise you can write console. So this is inside which one? Inside first loop. Correct? You can write like this, because if cursor will go means come inside this block, then sure that line will be execute. Okay. Now if this cursor become entered and if the condition of this become satisfied, this one marks greater equal to 0, means you will get here cursor. So this is inside which one? Second loop. Okay. If this become false, then it will go inside either this side. If you want, you can write there also, but let it to be. Just save. So what happened? Where the cursor came? Cursor came inside the first loop. So where is the cursor? Cursor is inside this loop came. Correct? And after that, it checking this condition. Number is starting from 1. Means this condition become false. Marks equal to 0 because we had taken 5. So marks equal to this become false. So it became in the else condition. And that's why we got a starting from 1. We not got the negative. So let's say pass another value.
Minus 1.
5.
1.
Okay. Minus 5. Minus
Okay.
5 be taken. Okay. So now this condition become false. Correct? It
Yes.
not printing any loop inside first loop, inside second loop, nothing. Directly it printing else part. Now try to get inside this one. How to get this?
Pass
Inside
0.
second loop. Pass 0. Let's pass the 0. Let's see. So it came. See that. First it gone inside first loop. Correct? First it printed this one. Once this condition, first condition got true, this executed. Now it had checked this condition, marks equal to 0. Then it came in the second loop and then it printed this console. Got this? This is the flow of the code execution. So when you're writing, you have to think like this. So now tell me how this loop will get execute. Number starting from 1. How this, sorry, this is not correct here, I think. Okay, 1 second. Oh, anyway, we was getting this number itself that time. Number starting from 1. If you will pass, then sure we will get. So what happened? Inside the first loop, it came inside the first loop, and after that, this condition was true, but this condition is false. Marks equal to 0 is false. So
Then
it not
else
got
part will-
inside this one. It executed the else one.
part.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
If not clear, I can show you another movie. Just hold on.
Any horror movie?
Yes. Now horror part will come in the picture. Now go to the debugger. And now see how you can check in the debugger mode. Same scene you will get there. So place the debugging point. I want here, I want inside the if condition. I want inside this if also. I want this console also, else then this else, that it to be fine. Let's remove, means reload the debugger. So what happened? Let marks Yeah. So let marks equal to 10. Now tell me where the cursor will go. Condition, first condition, 46 line number, is it true or not? So let's see. Cursor gone on 46. Whether it's true or not. If this will be true, it will move inside that. Correct? And see that now, what is the variable? Variable
10.
of marks become 10. Means this condition become true. So it entered inside this loop. Correct? It gone inside that loop. Now click that. Now what is the condition? It is true or not? Marks equal to 0.
False.
Is this correct?
False. No, false.
No, sir.
Yeah,
False.
that's become false. So it will go in the else part. Now click that. It gone in the else part, correct? Console.log. Now click that. So it gone outside because after this else part, already it had executed this true condition. So this else part was not eligible. That's why it moved in the second line. Got it? So this was the process of debugging. So you can do the same thing with the help of debugging. So when you're writing any program, write the program, open the debugging point, check that what is the issue. Then only you can write more and more programming. Let's do one thing. Let it to be for loop. Write the program for leap year. How we can write? Let year equal to 22. Next, what we can do?
We can going to
First,
pass condition.
see, one second. First, okay, go with the leap year condition itself directly also. So we will check if and else, correct? If and else. What is the condition?
Here, modulo
Of
4
equal. Next,
equal to
0.
zero. Okay. Now I don't know what we have to do next step. Let it to be whether it's correct or not. Write anything in the console. Leap year and write here.
Not leap year.
Not okay. Now I start this program and put the break point there. Where is that? Yeah. Now add breakpoint. Add breakpoint in online. Now reload the page. Okay. Now see. Check this variable side. What value is assigned now? So see.
Undefined.
After some time, we will explain that when you reloading the page, then variables, functions, during starting, what values they are getting, that known as hosting. Hosting already we had seen, but initial phase, what values they are getting. So all are assigned with the undefined, whether variable or math function, anything. So that like year, it become undefined. But we have 2022. Let's go next step. See this line, this here you will get the all the variables, okay, means value you will get. Otherwise when you putting cursor over this, you will get the value. So now year become 2022. Put cursor here, this become 2022. Fine. Let's see whether condition is true or not. So let's see, year divided by 4, it condition become false. That's why it came in the else part. Okay, now go with that. Go in the console. One second. Now check in the console. We got not leap year. Is this correct? Which year is leap year? So it's not a leap year, correct? Now check which year is leap year. Which will be?
2016.
2000?
16.
2000 was a leap year. Okay, fine. Let's go with 2000. Where is the value? चलिए टाइम मशीन के साथ हम लोग अब. Okay. Now 2000 came. Fine. Now check that. So if condition, This condition become true, correct? Then we came in the else if statement inside the if loop. Now go there outside. Now see the condition become true. That's why we came outside of that after execution. Now check that. Wait. Come to the okay. Come to the console. We got a leap year. Fine. Now one thing. Pass here minus. Let's see what will happen. Okay. So we taken minus value. Is this possible to divide minus or leap year will be means not leap year will be in negative?
No.
We can get the value because it going to divide, it not going to check. But this is wrong, correct or not? This is incorrect value. It will be never negative. So now what we will find out? Next, what scenario we will think?
Any negative
See that
scenario.
output we got that leap year, but year should not be negative. So what we will check now? So we will check this block should be executed when if the number is positive, otherwise negative block. Got it or not?
Yes.
So we have to think here positive scenario first. See what we had done. A starting time I had not checked where number is positive or not. First we had looked over logic. This logic worked fine. Now we have to check that here become negative. I not want to permit the user to enter the negative value. So now we will check the positive and negative, and then we will pass the nested loop. So how we will check positive?
If year equal 0.
If year equal to, don't take equal to, greater equal to, that's really fine. Greater equal to 0. But is the year will be 0? If
No.
this year value will be 0? No. So remove this equal to. Got it?
Yes.
So we will go now with the positive value, means number should be 1, 2, anything. But if you want something greater than or something like that, you can pass that. Suppose you want, sorry, you want something like 1900, means year should be after this only. You can pass like that.
But we are going to check positive number, na? That's why we take 0.
Correct. So we can check that greater than 0. Fine. Next, we are checking positive. So
Console log.
Wait. No need to write that. Sorry. Else. Here, right here, console.log.
Good morning.
negative number. Now see, when this condition will be true, the positive one, what you have to do? You have to start the loop of this leap year, correct or not? So I will place inside this. Got it? Clear or not? What we had done? We had checked first. First we had checked the positive one. After the positive, we had pasted our logic because we was doing all the logic. This one leap year checking on the positive value. That's why we placed over that. Now, after this, yeah. Now go to the value and check. Where is that? Yeah. Okay. Now add that. Let it to be there also. Now reload the page. After breakpoint, you have to reload the page for starting the debugging process. Now you have to go with break next. Okay, next. Click that. Now what will be the condition? What loop will get execute? Tell me. Whether this completely or else part.
Else part, sir.
Because this condition will be false.
Initial stage condition is false.
And see that cursor. When I put the cursor, it's showing that false. Correct? See, when you will put cursor over here, it will give you year value. But for checking that, you have to select this line. Okay. And now after selecting, it will give you false or true. Okay. Next, if this become false, it will go in the else part. So it came in the else part. This one. And click that. We got outside.
So make it a positive number. That's
Yeah. So now go with the positive number. Remove this. And now see. So when you writing anything, you have to check all the scenario because we can't believe on the user what he will enter. Now be given 2000. Let's see whether it condition become true or false. So this condition become
true.
true. Means if this become true, it will enter inside this loop. Let's see. So it enter inside this loop. Whether this condition is true or not, let's see.
True.
So this become also true. See how you will check this condition means value. You have to select this. If you will select and suddenly put the cursor over this, you will show that means you will get the result. So it become true. Fine. Go next. If this become true, this will be so. Means loop here will be show the value.
Yes.
And after that it came outside because once this loop get executed, it will go outside. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. For
How
me,
we
clear,
are
sir.
checking or not?
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell.
Sir,
Yeah,
line
tell.
number 63.
Yeah.
Line number 63. Year percent 4 equals to 0 equals to 0 meaning, sir. What is the
See, what is the use of this percentage value?
For
uh,
getting reminder.
yes.
See, two things is there. One is divisible and second is the percentage. That is known as modulus. One is known as modulus and one is known as, which is modulus? This one or percentage one?
Sir, second one is
Percentage.
modulus. Second one.
Percentage modulus.
Okay, this one is modulus. Okay, and first is divider itself. Okay, so see, when you checking the leap year, okay, see the definition of leap year. That's why I suggested approach to take admission. Leap year. Oh, this is given more correct. That's not required. See that when you will divide, it's getting value 365.25 days. Okay, means when you dividing, there will be no remainder. Remainder will be 0. Got it? Then that will be your leap year. See anywhere that's written or not? Maybe you will get somewhere. But say leap year means after divisible, after dividing, remainder should be 0. Then only. How you will get the remainder? Question is that. Praful, how to get remainder?
Through the modulo operator.
Through this operator. Got it? So that's why I comparing it become 0. On the top means year percentage 4 equal to 0. When you dividing any number by 4 and the remainder should be 0, then only you can tell that number is a leap year. Means year become leap year. But that's why we not checking this one. Why? Because what it will give? This one. What it will give? What value we will get with the help of this one? It will give you quotient. Correct? UUOTIEN. Correct or not? Praful, had you got some idea?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Be checking the remainder. That's why be checked percentage equal to 0 because remainder should be 0. Then
0.
only that become leap year.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it, sir. But I am one doubt. But
See,
I clear this equals to 0. What is the use? That's all.
yeah. Okay. See, like that prime number. So you have to think what prime number will be. How we can get the prime number? Prime number means divisible by 1 or number itself.
Itself, yes. Number
Correct.
itself.
So you have to check that here year is there. Okay. So divisible by 1 or either divisible by year, like that type. So you have to think the logic. Means first think that what is the definition and why which number will be prime number and those. After that you can think regarding that one.
Sir,
Yeah.
in 63 line go in code part. 63 लाइन यदि हम
Yeah.
वहाँ परसेंटेज के बाद 4 ट्रिपल इक्वल टू 0 देंगे तो फिर वहां तो हो जाएगा ना?
Yeah, that
वो
will also work.
62 को हम नहीं वहाँ पास करेंगे।
हो जाएगा, टीसीएस में रह के हिंदी बोलोगे तब तो हो गया, तुम्हारा एम्प्लॉय क्लाइंट रहेगा खुश बहुत अच्छे से। इसीलिए टीसीएस का लॉस चल रहा है। अमरदीप समझ रहे हैं ना? अमरदीप को टीम लीड बना देना चाहिए। See, when you're giving that triple equal to, it will strictly check whether number is that number type or not. So let's pass this string, make a string. What are you thinking? What will be the value? Now tell me. Hello?
Yes, sir.
What will be the value now? Is this condition will be true?
True.
True. Let's see. Why it's checking then also true.
Yes.
But it
Sir,
not have to. It have to give false. I don't know how.
sir,
Because
triple equal to means वो टाइप कास्ट कर रहा है, मीन्स वो टाइप चेक कर रहा है कौन सा है,
yeah,
और फिर भी आ
type.
रहा है।
Yeah, that's because this will be not a string. That's the thing. Let it to be. You will just cross verify what type it's getting. Let's do one thing here itself. Type of. You will pass there triple equal to itself. Don't know means say not that double equal to, because we are checking that condition. Let's see. It given then what is this?
Not a number.
It given number. But why it given number? It is a string type. Okay, it's taken divisible by 4, then it converted into number. Let's see that year is that one. Okay,
String,
yeah, after divisible it converted into a string, I think. That converted into number, that's why be getting there. Otherwise, if you will compare with this one directly, you will get that false. Means internally they are converting. Okay,
yes.
so we have to check that triple equal to itself, not that double equal to. Clear this one? So this ternary operator got over. Anyone having any doubt in ternary operator? Now tell me.
Sir, for me, no doubt, sir.
Fine. What about others? Okay, so see, for loop we will look tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise it will take time, because I will cover. What is it today? Today is Friday. Tomorrow Saturday. Tomorrow will be not possible. Okay, let's stop recording. What you want? You want the programming today also?